Good morning, it's Thursday. Excuse me. I have a cold. August 30th, as though I need this on top of everything else. I went and got my hair cut last night. I hadn't really planned on it. I've been on the fence about what to do with my hair, given I'm going to be losing it. And I'm like, do I really even need to do anything with it? Like, why waste time and money getting it done when I'm going to be losing it anyway? But I met my sister on, what was last night? Was it Tuesday night? She was getting her hair cut, and then we were going out to grab a bite and a drink. And I was like thinking to myself as I was sitting there waiting for her, like, I could really use a haircut. So I went last night and got my hair cut. I can't decide if I'll get another color. I might. When I do the math, so my chemo starts in 3 weeks. And then supposedly it takes 2 treatments before you start losing your hair, and I'm getting the first set every other week. So that's 3 weeks plus 4 weeks. So I have 7 weeks till I lose my hair, so I probably do need to get another color before then. But I really did want to get it cut because I am going to see a wig person tomorrow. And so I wanted my hair to look like my hair so she could see, like, you know, how my hair looks. So anyway, so that's that. And I just thought of something else, which of course I've since forgotten. Yeah, so that's it. I have dinner plans tonight. Although I'll have to see how I'm feeling. I'm not really feeling great. Oh, the other thing is I woke up in the middle of the night because, so this plant, I think that's a rubber tree plant. See how it leans towards the window? When the owner was here last week, he was like, he said he used to like flip it around, because you know it leans towards the window because it likes the light. So he said he used to flip it around so it would, like, you know, move how it leans. So I flipped it around, and then I woke up and I heard this noise in the middle of the night. Well, the plant, because of how it leans, when it doesn't have something to lean on, it fell over. So there's a bunch of dirt on the floor that I still need to clean up, which I haven't done yet. So anyway, that woke me up, and then I just am not really feeling great. So we'll have to see how I feel later. Okay, sorry, I just paused the TV. So anyway, it's another really scorcher of a day in New York. I'm wearing, so this is an H&M top, which I also got in white. This is Navy. These are some old Zara trousers and the new Gucci loafers. And I'm just wearing a couple of Chanel bracelets. I wish this thing would focus when I do this. There we go. And unfortunately, I'm wearing this not very nice watch. So a couple things here. I'm participating in this light, this light study. So apparently there's this, you know, they're doing this study about how light how light can help impact the level of fatigue you have in chemo. Because I think one of the worst side effects of the chemo is that you get cumulatively more tired as it goes on. And I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to any of it, as you know. But, so anyway, you know, they have all this lead up time to the light study, and so I have to wear this watch for 5 days. So I started wearing it yesterday. And I usually wear my watch on my right hand, but I'm a righty, so they say wear the watch on your non-dominant, I think they said on your non-dominant hand. I should probably make sure, but so that's why it's on my left hand, so that's screwing up how I usually wear my jewelry. Anyway, no biggie. Yeah. So I think that's it for now. Yeah, I'm just going to work. I'm supposed to go to dinner tonight. And then tomorrow is the wig consult. I have an EKG tomorrow, and then I'll go to work for a little bit in the afternoon. And then it's a long weekend here. So I'm gonna go up to my sister's and we'll see. I may come back Sunday and just have Monday here. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, and I'm carrying the Gucci bag that I've been carrying every day. And this is the mess of papers of all the stuff I have to keep track of for the light study. So anyway, happy Thursday. Good morning. Let me turn off the TV. It's Friday, September 7th. I haven't checked in all week. Let's see. There we go. And let's see what's happening. Work has really just been happening this week. Sandy was in town. She was on her way to Florida and she had to go through New York, so she stayed overnight Tuesday. We had dinner with my sister. That was really fun. Other than that, just the routine stuff. Yeah. But I do have a bunch of new things I want to show you. Fall stuff I've been shopping for. I think there's 3 pairs of shoes, booties, and a coat, and a few other things. But anyway, I'll do that probably Sunday because, so it's Friday, I'm going to work, I have to leave early, I have a couple doctor's appointments, I'm going to see this woman about a wig. I saw her last week. I'm gonna go get fitted today. And then, I'm gonna go to the Burbs to my sister's. And then I'll come back early-ish on Sunday. I need a manicure and pedicure, so I might do that Sunday. And then my dad, and his wife are in town, so my brother's he's gonna cook dinner for us, so I'm gonna go over there. So I figure, you know, Sundays I don't normally get dressed. I mean, I get dressed, but I don't look nice. I'll look nice, at least halfway nice Sunday to go over to my brother's. So maybe then I'll do a film of all the stuff I've bought, because I don't have time today right now because I have to go to work. But I also wanted to tell you that when I go to my brother's, I'm going to bring a bunch of cheeses and stuff, because one of my lovely friends sent, there's this really great place in New York called the Murray's Cheese Shop or something like that, and she sent me a big care package from there yesterday. I'll insert a picture of it here because I took a picture yesterday, and it had 3 or 4 different cheeses, crackers, olives, some salami. It was a really nice little, and not even little, it was a really nice big care package. So that was fun. So I'm going to bring some of that over to my brother's. And then other than that, I am wearing today, and I also want to talk to you about something else that I'm wearing because I never gave it its due at the time, and I'll tell you why. So I'm wearing a Zara sweater. This is new. My Gucci belt, just a t-shirt, these 3x1 jeans, and my Gucci loafers. But I want to talk to you about this necklace because we've never had the full discussion about it. So I don't know if you guys know of, I've mentioned occasionally Hitchcock Madrona is a jewelry store, accessory store in Seattle. I've never been there, but I have come across them on the, through all the browsing I do and YouTube videos I watch, and I have ordered a few things from them over the years. And it's run and owned by a lovely woman named Erica, and Erica contacted me back in May or June and said she wanted to send me one of her, she calls it the Tomboy Flip necklace, and we would do a little video collab together. And so I had started to film some stuff for that, but then she was traveling and then I was traveling and then we never got it together, and then I got cancer and my whole life got taken over by that. And so I never we were gonna coordinate doing video, each a video pairing outfits around this necklace, tomboy style, and then we just never got it together to do it. So Erica, I'm sorry that we never did that, but I want to at least give the necklace its due now because I wear it all the time. I've worn it a few times this week. So basically, how can I I need to set this up where we can actually see what I'm doing. Everything is a mess at the moment. Okay, hold on. Okay, this will actually be good, I think. Let me try to do it. Okay, so the necklace, it's kind of got 3 sides. There's a gold color side, a silver, and then a gunmetal color. And you can flip it around and wear it any which way. So like if you wanted to mix and match silver and gold, if you wanted to do like the silver and pewter, you can do it however you want to do it. I actually like to do it like this, so you kind of see everything. And sometimes I wear it in, sometimes I wear it out, but I've worn it a bunch of times. I mean, I've worn it more than a bunch of times because I've now had it for like 3 or 4 months, and I love it. I wear it like every week. I wear it a few times. So I really wanted to give it its due because I never did. I think I've worn it and maybe briefly mentioned it, but I never fully mentioned it and talked to you about it in detail because I knew Eric and I were supposed to be coordinating a video, and then we never did. So here it is in great detail. I highly recommend it. There are a few different versions of the Tomboy Flip, and I'll put a link to her website. She's also very responsive over Instagram direct message or email or whatever if you have questions or need help. But I love it. It's a really, really nice quality. And the stuff they do there is great. I definitely recommend it. Let's see, let's put it back on. Here we go. Yeah. So anyway, so there. So that's the Tomboy Flip necklace. My place is a mess. See, here's the box from the Murray's Cheese. I've just got stuff everywhere. This was the crate from all the cheese stuff came in, which actually I just was handy to set my camera on to have it at the right level. So anyway, oh, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. So my boss, he loves the streetwear stuff. He loves fashion. He especially loves the streetwear, and he loves Off-White. And so he shops quite a lot in there. And so anytime anything new drops, he usually has the in. Well, there was the Serena Williams Off-White Nike collaboration. Like Off-White and Nike do lots of collaborations. So there was the Serena Williams collaboration with Off-White and Nike, and he got these for me. Aren't they super cool? I love the colors. I wore them this week. I loved it. I wore them this week with white jeans and my the bright pink Fendi bag because it like picked up the colors in the sneakers. So anyway, and of course they're Nike, so they're super cute. And actually, I'm really glad I just walked over here again because my phone's here. I might have walked out without it, and then I would have been mad. Okay, now I really have to go. So I will probably check back in Sunday. See ya, bye. Good morning. This is a date I don't forget. It's Tuesday, September 11th. I'm gonna give it its moment of silence that it's due. I know we all remember that day vividly. I remember that day so vividly, and actually I need to text or call my friend today that I was with that morning. So my dad and his wife are here this weekend, and I was over at my brother's for dinner on Sunday, and it's so funny, we were kind of recounting that day, and my brother had been in the Dominican to go to a wedding that weekend. My dad lives in West Palm Beach. And my brother, unlike me or my sister, is much more like fly by the seat of the pants. And so he was coming back from the Dominican that Sunday. And instead of he was living in New York, and instead of flying home to New York on a whim, so he was flying through Miami to New York, and on a whim, he got off in Miami and said, I'm just going to rent a car and go see my dad. And he did. And he wasn't here that day. And literally, his routine every morning was he would go for a run along the West Side Highway, like down by the World Trade Center. So God willing, I still have my brother today. God, this was not what I meant to be talking about right now. But you know, I'm emotional about this and just my life at the moment. So, but, big week. I was planning to do a little video on Sunday, which I never did, of all the new stuff I've been buying. So I definitely want to do that because that's much more fun than this. And then, so Friday after work, I went to my person that did my wig. And so basically she has a wig, she colored it, she cut it, we tried it on. I mean, but like it's not finished yet because you can't really tell what it's gonna look like with all my hair underneath. So she gave me the wig, but she's like, when you're ready, you'll come back. This will be lovely. We'll shave off my hair. We'll put the wig on, and then like, cause with my hair and the wig, it looks like too much hair. So once I don't have my hair underneath, the wig will probably look fine, but she can take more off if we need to, but you don't want to take too much off now because you can't put it back. Unlike the natural hair, it won't grow. So that was exciting. And then I went to my sister's. I was up there Friday night and Saturday night, and I came home early Sunday to do a bunch of stuff around here. Like I kind of started organizing my closet a little, just everything's a mess. Anyway, I just started pulling out some of the like really summery stuff. This over here used to have all my dresses, and I moved them out to the rolling rack in my living room because the dresses, like this rack, they were too long. So anyway, so I did that. That was very productive. And then I was going over to my brother's for dinner on Sunday, which I just briefly told you about. It was really nice. He made a delicious dinner. And that was Sunday. And then yesterday I had my surgery to put in the port, which is what this lovely thing is here. So basically, like to get chemo, you can put in a port instead of having them try to find a vein in your arm every time. And apparently the veins in your arm are small. The chemo can like ruin them. And I have found in my most recent experience, I'm very uncomfortable when they put the veins in the crook of my elbow, like put the IVs in the crook of my elbow. And when I had asked them when I was in the hospital to try to move it, they were having a hard time finding somewhere to move it. So I thought, I don't want to be going through that with chemo, so I'm going to get a port. So I had a little surgery yesterday. I was at the hospital a better part of the day. And oh my God, it's so funny, like, I had some of the same nurses this time that I did last time. I had this OR nurse, her name is Keisha, and she came in, she was like, Alyssa, and she gave me a huge hug. It was so nice. She's like, how are you doing? Whatever. We started talking. She said, how long's your treatment? We talked about it. She's like, we gotta stop meeting like this. I'm like, I know. She's like, we need to meet for a glass of wine when this is all over. I'm like, that's exactly what we need to do. So, it was comforting having her there. And I go into the OR and they, they make you get there a couple hours early. You do, the registration people come in and register you, and then the nurse or nurse's assistant comes in and asks you a bunch of questions and fills out stuff on your chart. And then like the doctor comes in, he explains how it's gonna go, asks if I have any questions. The anesthesiologist comes in. And this was the important part, because I wasn't under, like in my other surgery, I was under general anesthesia. Here it's local anesthesia, but she was explaining it to me, and I'm like, the key for me is I do not want to know what's happening. I don't want to be aware, and I don't want to feel anything. And she was like, no problem. So I get in there, they put the IV in my arm. She's like, I'm going to give you something now. You're going to feel like you've just had a cocktail. I was like, that sounds great. And then I didn't remember anything till I got up. So. And now I have this port here. So it's like weird. I don't know if you can tell there's like a bump. So the port is that's just how they got the port in. But there's a bump and then like a thing that leads up to the vein in my neck. So basically when they give me chemo or take blood, they'll always do it through, there's like a little hole in the port where they, I guess, put things. And then I don't have to deal with them finding veins, which is great. Whew. So it was emotional. I was emotional about it. I was worried about it. It's a little uncomfortable, but I'll get used to it, just like I'm getting used to everything else. And I start chemo Thursday. Didn't mean for this to be an emotional morning. I'm so sorry. Anyway, my sister's going with me to the first chemo. That'll be good. It'll just be nice to have her here. Alicia's actually coming in town this week for some Fashion Week stuff, so I'm psyched. I'll see her Wednesday night. And I think that's it. Yeah. So today I'm wearing, this is the new Chanel necklace that I got, which I already showed you. This, while it looks like Missoni, it's Zara. It's a little, sweater and matching tank, and then just these Lafayette pants and my Chanel ballet flats. I bought a bunch of stuff from Zara like while I was home recovering from my surgery, and I bought doubles of everything so that I could get some for my sister and some for myself. So the matchy wasn't for her, but she kept the sweater and she'll wear it like with a t-shirt. But I kind of felt like I was okay with the matchy. So that is what I'm doing today. And I'm off to work. I'm sure I have a lot to do because I wasn't at work yesterday. I didn't check my email. I'm carrying this Fendi bag. I'm not very good at this sometimes. This Fendi bag with the extra Fendi strap. So I think that is all. I mean, probably not all I needed to report. I think I wanted to report more, but I don't remember what else. So I'm off, and I will check in again soon. Bye. Good morning, September 13th, Thursday. Last night I went and met Alicia and another friend from Boston, Donna, at the Whitby Hotel. They had spent the better part of the day basically with Michael Kors. They went to the Michael Kors show, and then there was a lunch, and then they went to like the showroom and whatever. So I met them at the Whitby. We had like some drinks and some nibbles. It was really nice. And it was really good to get my mind off things because I'm going to my first chemo today, so I was obviously very nervous about it. And, helpful to talk to Alicia because she's been through it. So, I'm hoping today, first day, will kind of be a non-event. Like, I don't know that the side effects rear their ugly heads this early on. And it was helpful to talk to her about which ones she actually got. Because, they tell you about so many. But anyway, so I'm in a very casual mode today because I just want to be comfortable, and I just really, not that I don't care, but, I care. Because I always care how I look, but I'm just not gussing up. I just want to be comfortable. So I'm just wearing and other stories button down pair of Gap comfy camo pants, my Gucci loafers, Chanel bag, and I'm taking my Gucci tote because since I'll be there for like hours, I figure it'd be nice to have like my computer and a few things to keep me occupied. My sister's going with me for the first one, so that's good. It's nice to have like someone there. Now the question is, do I train or Uber? That's the next question that needs to be decided, but I'll decide that momentarily. That's it. See ya. Okay, good morning. It is September 17th. Just before 7 a.m. I'm going to work. So let's get through the bad stuff first. I had my first chemo Thursday, which seemingly went well at first. I came home, I was tired, I felt a little queasy. I had some lunch, I had a nap, and then I started to feel like more queasy. So I started taking my anti-nausea meds, and as the day went on, they weren't really working, and then I spent hours like sick and ended up like all night in the emergency room, really. I think just because I called my doctor, she said try these other meds. I tried them, they didn't work. She said okay, go to the ER because it's important I not be dehydrated. So anyway, they really just had to pump me up with fluids, but going to the ER is never a nice experience. It's disgusting, it's nasty, like I need to avoid it at all costs if I can. So it was very unpleasant. I didn't have a nice weekend. I feel like my body and my mind are not my own. But let's get that aside because I feel pretty good today. Okay, take two. This is the second battery. Hopefully this one is charged. Anyway, I feel good today. The stuff does wear off after a few days, but I was just really shocked at the get-go. I wasn't expecting the really bad nausea right from day one, and I was tired this weekend, and it really impacted me mentally. But anyway, back to, I feel good today. Like by late in the day yesterday, I felt better, and I slept okay last night. I haven't been sleeping well, but I slept okay. And I'm like, I think going to work today will be good. And I had initially planned to go to work on Friday, but after how bad it was Thursday night, and I didn't feel well Friday, I did not. So I may have to, unfortunately, plan for Fridays off after chemo. So I have 4 cycles of these drugs, and maybe the next set of drugs will be, you know, a different side effect. But anyway, on to the good stuff. In an interest of like forcing myself out of the inertia of just wanting to lay around this weekend. I did put my necklace on. My sister and I went to the mall on Saturday. I actually went with a purpose. I wanted to look at, you know, Chanel has some like tweed handbags, and I wanted to look at them. And I had seen some online. The ones I had seen online were not the classic flap tweeds, but what they had mostly were the classic flap tweeds, which I didn't like. I should have taken some pictures, I didn't, but I didn't like them because they were, I mean, they were the true classic flap with the, you know, the leather underneath, and then the tweed bag on the outside. So they were really kind of like thick, and I didn't like the way they sat. They sat high up under my shoulder, and they weren't long enough to do crossbody. So, but they did bring me one that I really liked, and here it is. And I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it because I think I'm gonna use it today. So anyway, the other thing I'll say about those classic flap tweed ones, they are $7 grand. And they were not big ones. I couldn't believe like how expensive they were. Because I had looked online on the Chanel website first. And while you can't buy on the Chanel website here in the United States, I don't know if you can anywhere, you can see prices for a lot of the stuff, and the stuff I was looking at was not $7 grand. But anyway, they, so she brought out a couple other ones for me that were in the back. I always gotta ask for what's in the back because it's not all out. And I ended up with this one, which is so pretty. So it's like, it's the tweed, but also with the leather. Let's take the tissue off. So what I like about it is it has a short strap, but also she's got it tucked in nicely for me, like a long strap, so you can do it however you want to do it. So basically, you've got classic tweed, leather, the back pocket, which I like, the functionality of the different straps, and then in the inside, there's just one zipper pocket, and then, you know, here's all the important information that comes along with it. So I'm very excited. I'm going to use this today. And I'm going to use it probably crossbody. So, yeah, super cute. Okay, so I'm wearing, this is a Ganni blazer, my Gucci belt, my Celine necklace, my favorite 3x1 jeans, Gucci loafers, and the new bag. So that's the getup of the day. And that's it. This is my life now, tracking all the meds. I'm doing this like weird light study. My glasses weren't working this morning. I'm supposed to wear these weird glasses like 30 minutes every morning. They're like, I guess, infrared lights. They're supposed to help with your, the theory is they help with the fatigue of chemo. So we'll see if that happens or not, but I'm like, it won't hurt, why not? So, okay. I think that's it for the day. I also, when my sister and I went to Neiman's Saturday, I've got 3 new perfume samples from Tom Ford. Where are my glasses so we can see what they are? Okay. And I'm wearing one of them today. I think I'm wearing the white patchouli today. So yeah, white patchouli by Tom Ford. I mean, I don't know why I'm showing you. This is just a little sample. Black orchid. And then I think the other one is gray vetiver. Oh, all colors, white, gray, and black. So anyway, today I'm trying the white patchouli one for a change. And that's it. So I'm going to, I'm going to work today. I have to go to the guy that put my port in for a follow-up this afternoon. And then tonight I'm going out to dinner with some of my old friends from grade school, so that'll be really nice. I hope I have the energy. Because I've been napping every day, and if I go to work today, I'm not napping today, so we'll see. But that's in the plans at the moment. And that's it. I will see you soon. Bye. Good morning. It's Thursday. What is it, the 20th of September? Something like that. I may not look it, but I feel better today than I have in a week. Oh my God. I don't think I've ever felt worse in my whole life. Truly. I just haven't been able to get past the nausea, the queasiness. Then I think because of all the meds I'm taking, I'm not sleeping, so I'm tired. It was just one thing piling onto the next. So I came home yesterday. I came home from work around 4. I took a nap, which felt so good. And then I went over to my brother's for dinner, and he made me, I just wanted spaghetti and basic tomato sauce, and he made that for me, and I just felt so much better. So I came home last night, I slept, and I just feel I feel almost like a new person. I mean, I don't feel like my old self, but I think I feel as much like my old self as I may, given all that's happening. So, anywho, I'm getting ready to go to work. I don't know why I'm wearing all black, but it just turned out this way. This was not by design, but I'm wearing this like Helmut Lang like blazer dress and just a pair of Lafayette trousers, Chanel flats, Chanel necklace. Oh, and I'm going to carry my new Chanel bag, so it's a Chanel kind of day. Yeah, so that's the excitement of the day. I'm on my way. Changed. I was going to wear something else, but anyway, I'm on my way. I'm going to go meet my boss at his place, see his little baby, and then we're going to Uber. We have a meeting to go to. We're going to Uber together. And tonight, I'm going out to dinner with my sister and a friend that she introduced me to, and I'm so grateful that I actually think I'll feel like up to it. Any other night this week, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I just would not have been able to do it. But today I feel, thank God I feel good. So anyway, that's all there's to report for today. Bye. Good morning. It is Friday, September 21st, and I feel good. Oops, sorry. Let me mute the TV. Oh my God. Like, I feel good. I feel like myself, which is a really good thing. So anyway, I had a good day at work yesterday. I went out to dinner last night with my sister and a friend that she, somebody she had introduced me to. We had a really fun dinner at a place called Marta. I can't remember the name of the hotel it was in. It's on 29th between Madison and Park, and the hotel was super cute. And Marta was delicious. I loved the service. I loved the atmosphere. I loved the food. It was really good. It's like basically most of the menu is they have a bunch of apps, some salads, and a few mains, and then most of the menu is like really delicious thin crust, like cracky crust pizza. So it was really good. So that was fun. And then I came home last night and that was it. I slept well again. Thank God for that. And now I'm getting ready to go to, well, on the way to work, we're moving offices, and so we're going to look at the space, like where we're gonna move into. So basically the whole building it's a small building. We're gonna have a floor, it's a small floor. But we're gonna go look at one of the floors where they've done the finishes so we can get the idea of the look. Anyway, so that is the program, and then I'm off to work, and then I'm gonna go up to my sister's this weekend. So that's it. I'm also losing weight. At least if I'm going to have one side effect of all this crap, it's losing and not gaining weight. When they told me all the possible side effects, they said you could lose, you could gain, and who knows, I might lose a little now, I might gain with the next meds, but whatever. But I thought to myself, that would be a real FU if I gained weight, because as though I need like more. But basically the doctors don't want you to lose or gain. But I'm happy to be losing a little. And honestly, I don't think I'm really losing because I'm sick. I think I'm losing because I'm not, probably because I'm really like, I'm not drinking. We went out last night. I had a tiny sip of wine. I was like, I don't really have a taste for it. And I really don't want to get dehydrated because that's bad for me right now. So I'm just being super careful and not really drinking. And if I'm going to drink, I'm going to go have like a real martini and really do it up one of these nights and have one, and that's it. But anyway, so every day I step on the scale, I'm a tiny bit lighter, which is at least one silver lining for the moment. That pleases me. So anyway, I am wearing today, oh, I didn't put on my little jacket. It's fall-like. Tomorrow was the official first day of fall. And it actually feels a little fall-like. But I'm just wearing, like, this is like a little Zara top that I've had for a long time. This Celine necklace that I love. My Hermes thing. And J-brand jeans. Gucci loafers. And I'm going to put on this St. John jacket. Sorry. I'm putting on the jacket. I was gonna wear a, I'm gonna wear a blazer, and then I thought, oh, what fun little jackets do I have? So I think I'm gonna wear this. I don't know, do I wanna do this or do I wanna do a blazer? I don't know, we'll see. As of now, I'm wearing this, but I still have a few minutes to change my mind, which is my right after all. Anyway, happy Friday, and I hope you're having a good one. Bye.